The Princess of Wales likes to take a hands-on approach to her early childhood campaign, and today she proved she is ready for action as she arrived at Maidenhead Rugby Club in her sports gear and got stuck into drills. Kate, 41, took a graceful pass from ex-England star Danny Care, looking athletic in a turquoise England rugby t-shirt, navy joggers from Sweaty Betty and brilliant white Lululemon trainers. She was visiting the club as part of her work on her early years crusade, with new data showing an increased awareness of early years development since she became an advocate of the cause. The mother of three, who is known for her love of exercise and activity, has been patron of the Rugby Football Union since 2020, when she took over the role from her brother-in-law Prince Harry after he stepped down as a senior royal. Arriving at the club in the sunshine this morning, Kate was raring to go, with her hair tied into a sleek ponytail and simple gold earrings from Aurelia. She joined players on the pitch before sitting down for important discussions later in the day as part of her Shaping Us campaign, speaking to fathers in the community about how sports clubs can be a good support network for children. Although the athletic princess got stuck into the activities, she had to be reminded during the drills that it was walking only, which led her to reply, "Sorry, sorry." It was harder work than it looked forcing herself not to run, she later said. But she was still able to leap athletically and even twirl as she caught the ball and threw it to her teammate Courtney Laws, who later declared her a very good player. There was slight confusion afterwards as to whose team won. The Yellows declared it their victory, but Kate's Blues also claimed the honours. Kate's visit comes as the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood has released statistics showing an increased awareness of the importance of early years development over the last year, but there is still plenty of work to do. A public perception survey commissioned by the Foundation and conducted by Ipsos UK showed that, last year, 17% of people identified the period between pregnancy and the age of 5 as a crucial time for shaping a child's future. That proportion has this year risen by 2% to 19% overall. Despite an overall increase in awareness, the data also showed that it was mostly women who identified the age range as important in shaping a child's future, at 24%, compared to just 14% of men. Later in the visit, when the princess sat down to discuss more serious matters about how sport can play an important role in shaping the lives of children, there was a deeply emotional moment as the princess was introduced to Maidenhead under-14s coach Sarah Renton, whose talented sportswoman daughter, Issy, tragically took her own life at the age of 17 just a few weeks ago. A mother of three named Sarah gave the princess a pair of star-shaped earrings that had been made by her cousin in Issy's memory. Emotional Kate turned and hugged Mrs. Renton fiercely and promised to wear them. She explained afterwards, "My daughter Issy took her own life. The proceeds from the earrings are going to a charity called Brave Minds, a mental health charity that supports children using the platforms of rugby clubs." Mental health is such an important issue. She was wonderful, Issy, a real breath of fresh air. She had wonderful friends, surrounded herself with the best people. She was owning life, doing so well in her A-levels, she was going to do an elite rugby program, she paid touch rugby for England and got a gold medal in the summer. But she was also struggling with depression. Everything was harder than it was supposed to be. We thought she was obviously doing better than she was. But I think one of the things we are looking at is GPs, medication and lack of support. She got herself in a bit of a vacuum. It's affected a lot of the parents and children here at the club, but we are getting through it together. Mrs. Renton added that Kate told her she would wear the earrings in future. She is very passionate about what she does. It was so great that she came down here today, the mother said.